That I'm in Central Time Zone.
Indeed. All right,
But
hey guys, it's your boy Bioman12. I am returned. I am joined today by my regular co-host Link. Say hi, Link.
hi.
And I've also managed to force at gunpoint Chad from the Bean Daddy Mandela channel. Say hello, Chad.
I hate everyone here.
And Vince12 from Vince12, otherwise known as Najee. Say hi, Najee.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Also, it looks
I
like
didn't redo my
Romeo
intro.
has
I want to be an edgy bad boy.
No, you can't redo it. It's already too late.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the stream out to all the fucking fellas, and then I'm
Oh
gonna.
yeah, I'll post it on in Beanhaven so I can add everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it on
Okay,
Insta and.
You cut out for a bit when you said fellas. I just heard to all the fucking like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
To all those fuckers out there.
We're dropping Game Awards today.
Yeah. Please, I do not want my channel to be fucking destroyed by Susan, I believe her name is. I don't actually look into that kind of shit.
I like her
God,
fat
there's
ass.
fucking gamers out there.
Like her own fat ass would actually do anything.
That's fair.
Literally no one in this chat is big enough to where Susan cares.
Fair.
I'm 6'2".
It's not being
What are you
mean,
talking
I'm just
about?
being real.
I mean, yeah. We're not the biggest of YouTubers, strangely enough. I mean,
No,
we do read fucking creepypasta, so.
That honor is reserved for Boogie, right? Since
Yeah.
he's literally the biggest YouTuber.
But
Yeah.
see,
It's a fat joke. He's fucking fat.
the joke is that he is morbidly obese and has not done anything to stop it.
He did,
Joke
and
is
then he
that.
got fat again.
Yeah, somehow, magically, he returned to being fat. I'm gonna
Bless you.
send this. Can I send this to the Cortex Club?
I guess.
All right, I'm sending it. I'm gonna send it.
This is involved Cortex.
No, I'm gonna send it to the fucking Dark Author channel as well.
Hello, Maddox.
Hi, Raptor.
Hey, is Raptor here?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so Raptor's here. That's enough people to start the intro.
Welcome back to Bio. Finally trust me around the guests.
Yeah, I've finally trusted Link to not say horrific racial slurs towards Vince 12.
I've said worse.
This is true.
I said racial slurs to Vince 12, and then Vince 12 said
I
one
just
slur
cracked
10
my
times
knuckles.
worse.
I cracked my knuckles and cracked the muscles in my neck and like, okay, let me show you how it's really done, bitch.
Okay,
Start adding.
you are three
New
people.
ones.
Yes. So we are reading creepypastas today, as we are ones to do on this platform. However, I have twisted the rules a little bit. Instead of reading it from one website at a time, as I have done in the last 12 streams, I have made this wheel, and if you look at the entries on the side, these are all creepypastas. There are 96 of them, and I have collected them from DeviantArt, Wattpad, the Death Battle Fanon Wiki, Quotev, the Geoshia Wiki, the Spin Pasta Wiki, and Archive of Our Own. They are all fucking awful.
Is that a porn site?
What?
Like,
Shut up.
I
And
love how you have so many names on this wheel that it's completely like irrecognizable as
Yeah.
words. It looks like an ant's death spiral.
Yeah.
oh, also, fanfiction.net as well. So
Oh, wonderful.
Damn it.
I have collected them, I have put them on this wheel, and I will spin it to decide our fate for the night. I was gonna wait for this. How do you guys want this to go? Do you want me to spin for 3 right now, or do you want to get finish one and then get to the other, and then so on?
I like that one.
Let's just
do it
do
one. At a
one.
time.
One at a
Yeah.
time?
One at a time.
Cool.
Yeah, so we don't have anything to look forward to.
Yeah. There's no, no peak at the end of this tunnel. Hello, Chosby. Welcome to the chat for the first time. 5 people are here. Okay. Let's spin this wheel. Turn off the sound because it's really annoying. They have like a clap sound effect at the end. And we are reading Eliza Burns. I believe that is a DeviantArt story. Let me look that up real quick. Eliza. Oh, it's Eliza. Eliza Burns, yep, DeviantArt story. Alright. I'll send that out to you guys. Okay.
Eliza Thornberry, huh?
Yes, Eliza Thornberry.
Oh, please tell me it's not actually about her.
No, it's not about Eliza
I don't
Thornberry.
like this. I immediately don't like this. I don't like that username at all.
It's Ellison Burns.
Ellison. I cannot read.
God.
No.
Shut up. What?
I just saw the username.
Oh, yeah, that's quite a fucking username, isn't it? Okay. So.
Sexy little diva.
Yeah,
Good
I was
lord.
going to get to that, but just throw it out there, yeah. Alright, so Chosby comments, you two will suffer as I did. Enjoy the time. And that is to you two, Vince and Chad.
I think it goes without saying, don't corral this person, don't harass them.
Yeah, don't go and assault sexy little diva in the streets. Oh God,
I hate you so goddamn fucking much.
Chosby comments one more time, oh God, the capitalization, and now that he has pointed it out, oh yeah, this is some real Chris Chan shit. Okay. Ellison Burns, creepypasta story. This was written by Sexy Little Diva on DeviantArt on April 30th, 2021. People are still doing this in 2021. And it has 10 favorites, 1 comment, and 814 views. You guys want to do this how we do it here, or do you want to do it how we do it on the Bean Daddy Mandela channel, where it's 3 per paragraph? Or 3 paragraphs per person.
Yeah, it's your channel, boss. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right, 3 paragraphs per person. Random order. Me, Vince, Chad, Link.
Okay.
Link.
Yay.
Yeah, get to the back of the bus, Link.
Oh no.
Oh damn it! I actually planned to make that joke. Damn, I was gonna make Vince go.
Yeah,
last.
I'm not joking. I fucking felt it, and I cut you off at the head.
All right.
This is like my favorite epic rap battle history, Dream versus Rosa Parks.
Shut up.
You
were always in the front. I was always. All right. Let's fucking jump right into it.
I just threw something at my monitor.
Why'd you do that?
Because of you, Link.
Out of my outrage.
I'm not gonna lie, when Vince did that, my freaking mic started blinking red.
If he punched you through the internet, punched your mic through the internet. Alright, let's jump right into
I'm taking away your internet. I'm cutting down that internet. Move aside.
Oh, please. I already had enough trouble with this mic.
Alright. The sun was shining. Shining is a character, because it is capitalized.
Yeah,
On
I don't get that.
unforgettable day. The birds were singing. The birds were singing, and the children were playing. It was a day to remember, a day unlike any other. Period, undercase A. A day that was to be remembered for all time. Woohoo. New paragraph, undercase A, because this author hates me specifically. A little girl, aged 7, was playing outside in her front yard.
Aged 7?
Age 7. She
Also,
was like a
did you say
wine.
Did you say undercase?
Yeah.
They made sure to put her in the stock so like she could, okay, we gotta preserve her well and it gets a more robust taste. Is that what I'm hearing right now?
7 aged. Yeah, she was put in a cellar for 7 years.
Is this Weinstein Island?
Oh, damn. That's fucked up.
That was the wrong reference too. Wow.
Yep.
One person. I apologize.
I mean, equally horrible person.
True. Also, pretty bad, yes.
Mm.
She looked up.
that-
She looked up from her doll and smiled. Her neighbor, who lived a couple of blocks across from her. Across from her?
Wait. Couple of blocks across from them. What? Well, hold
Is that
on.
even
When
your
you live
neighbor
across
anymore?
someone, that's just a
Okay.
street.
Yeah, how wide are these roads?
Yeah, what the author has not explained to us is that blocks is actually a unit of measurement, which is around 40 feet by 40 feet. So
Yeah, see, now I'm just imagining that episode of Seinfeld with Newman on Kramer's stretched highway. Ooh, extra wide lanes.
I like the mental image that this is like this like street is actually like houses, but their driveways go immediately into the highway.
Wow,
Great
aren't we
idea.
neighbors?
What?
We're neighbors, right? Because we both live in America.
Yeah, live within the same general vicinity on planet Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, his neighbor 3 states away.
That reminds
Also,
me, I technically have neighbors living in Chicago, so I gotta lock my doors at night.
Oh.
Period. Okay, wait. Who lived?
Yeah,
a-
can we address this like sentence fragment that you just read?
Okay, wait. So they do know what commas are, but like, look at this. Her neighbor, who lived a couple of blocks across from them, period. Was walking over to spend some time with her and her family.
Why is family capitalized?
It's a character story.
It's a title. The family. This is the story of a fucking girl who's a family to a mob boss.
We already
It's
brought
the
up
Rizuka
Chicago.
family.
What, like?
We already brought up Chicago.
Yeah, it's Al
The
Capone.
Burns family.
Yeah, it doesn't mention the little girl's name was Al Capone. Before they... What?
Why are the IRS taking Daddy away? What's happening?
So we finally got him.
Before they got him for investing in those multiple fucking mile-long highways. Mile-across highways.
Now you just got me picturing like the IRS coming after Al Capone, like we investing in like their version of like cryptocurrency. How dare you?
They sell
We can't,
it.
we can't track that, you fucker.
Like, were you about to say that Al Capone was selling NFTs?
Yeah, am I cutting out?
Basically.
Nah, Vince is fucking overpowering you.
I have to become more powerful. I see.
Ellison Capone. Thank you, Raptor, for this.
Allison Capone.
We the best music, says Mr. Clark. Before they all went and headed out to their... Why a comma there? To their local park in Greendale.
To live in Greendale.
The girl...
Well, yeah, I was about to say, I just love how, like, all of these stories, the locations are so non-specific.
This one takes place in Greendale, the most generic American city in history.
And let me guess, they're going to talk about Main Street.
I think that's a symptom of people who tend to... It's when it comes to like this fandom and like a lot of fandoms, people tend to isolate themselves.
Yeah.
And they don't have an interest in the environment around them. So they don't have much skill in the way of describing environments because they don't care about what's around them.
Mm-hmm.
They only care about shit like this, which like characters and within their fantasies.
Yeah, their edgy OC fan origin story, where they met Jeff the Killer and became a super soldier. Oh, is that 3 paragraphs for me? Yes,
There
it
you
was.
got one.
Oh.
Look at the beginning of the story.
Can you tell me what is and isn't a paragraph in this fucking thing? No, you can't.
3 blocks of text, I suppose. I'll read this one, though. The little girl... Oh, wait, no. The girl jumped up, dropping her doll. She ran into the man and smiled. Her gaze moved over to another man beside her neighbor.
Wait, where are these men?
Where'd the man come from?
Wait, another man beside her neighbor. Yeah, I imagine
I
so.
It.
Listen,
I get it. So, their local park isn't in a city called Greendale. This has a dude named Dale that's painted green.
The smallest park in the United States of America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greendale, Arizona, in Chicago.
She ran into her gaze moved to another man. Yeah. Before moving down to see a little girl who stared cold into nothing. I'm gonna read that sentence again because that's the sentence by itself. Period. Who stared cold into nothing. Period. Whew. Fucking great start.
I mean, it's not quite as bad as the Jeff and Jane story that Cobe and the gang read the other day.
Yeah.
Where, like, I heard the line sound, silence, and the sound of night. and I wasn't joking when I asked Jacob this. I literally asked him, did I hear Gemma read that correctly, or am I having a stroke?
Sound, silence.
Like I was honestly worried for a second.
But it doesn't say.
Me and
because that
me
story.
third and the Quintet of Coda on my channel, just so you know.
By the way, it doesn't, because that story includes music. I assumed the sound of silence is actually a cue for for Disturbed's cover of Sound of Silence to start playing.
Honestly, I didn't know they tried to give Jeff the Killer "Sweet Dreams" as a theme song.
Because go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that I know.
It's clever.
I recognize the songs that are in that story because they're all by the guy Mew, or however you pronounce his name. He's the guy that does all the fucking Creepypasta songs that you've ever heard. And he's
but no.
he's good.
What I'm saying is, though, the sentence was spelled sound, comma, silence, comma, and the sound of night.
Oh.
Which is quite a fucking sentence.
Which is all.
Where the fuck was I? Oh, the little girl wore white and had blonde hair with watery eyes. Her eyes were made of fucking liquid.
She was crying.
All right, Chad.
I mean, I would hope that
Vince.
your eyes are a little watery, considering that they're mostly fluid.
Yeah.
Vince, hop in there.
Sandy.
Yeah.
The little girl thought she was tired. She smiled and hugged the two adults. Then she turned to the other girl. Wait. Then she turned to the little girl. Okay. Whatever.
Turned into the little girl.
God damn it. And smiled. Because a little girl, she was taught to be polite and nice by her mother, but told that. Why? What the fuck is
These comments are out of control. What the fuck is happening?
Being told that doing good is the right thing to do.
Okay, you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? The author printed out
retardation?
The author printed out the story and hung like each page onto like a fucking like dartboard and started throwing darts at it, and wherever the dart went, that's where they placed a period or a comma.
They never hit the capitalization button.
No, they hit it too many times at the beginning, and then they just stopped. I guess they broke it.
They used the capitalization.
I just picture this mom going up to a little girl trying to impart some wisdom. And listen, honey, always remember, doing good is the right thing to do. Okay? Brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Like sage advice. My mom was Aristotle with a vagina.
I'm just imagining fucking Pennywise like Tim Curry now. Oh, very wise of your mother. Very wise indeed.
You sound like Columbo.
Sounds like something you say after you had some intimacy with someone's mother.
Anyway.
She smiled, asking the girl a lot of questions. The girl only stared. No,
who wants to do a funny voice?
Okay, no, wait. I'll voice her. Gosh, she must be shy.
I know you're going for Pennywise. You sound like Columbo.
I'm trying. No, since you said that, I'm trying for like a combination of the two now.
I'm disappointed. I was gonna go for Chicago Monster. Yeah, she must be shy. See?
Oh, yeah, no, do that. That's better.
Girl thought. Better loosen up them lips, Missy.
I don't like.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. See?
My Tommy gun, don't.
I mean, like that. Chris Hansen's already behind you.
Chris Hansen materializes out of nowhere.
Look, I'm a made man, but I ain't no pedo. See?
Yeah, because she's Al Capone.
Hansen or Al Capone.
Anyway.
Okay, but now I'm just picturing like a 3 foot tall Al Capone wearing a blonde wig.
Yeah, like in a dress.
No, like that. Like, he's still wearing like his Italian, so he's like, the dress is where I draw the line. See?
He's like, oh my god, no, all I'm picturing is the fucking like puppet villain from Batman.
Oh, Mr. Scarface.
That's how he got out of freaking Alcatraz. They were like, wait,
So
we
it's
can't
like
lock up little girls in here.
Oh, maybe in your horrible commie version of America, you can't.
Continue.
Oh, the little girl turned to the blonde-haired girl who stared at a man who sat on the couch. What the fuck?
Okay, first of all, it's my
Okay,
turn. Second of all, you skipped.
Yeah, I'm about to say like
Hold on, 5 sets of quotation marks here. Paragraph.
It says something about the punctuation and how this is formatted that this still sounds like it's in context even out of context.
Yeah, just it's fucking. It says a lot when you take a chunk of the story out, and it still doesn't. It still makes as much sense as it did when it was there. It's like that part from fucking Smiley.
Yeah. The 4 of them walked inside. The 2 adults greeted the girl's mother and father.
Girls being multiple girls, so they both
Yeah.
shared a mother.
Well, see, that's why they're always alone. Mommy and Daddy are always inside practicing their multiplication skills.
Vigorously fucking.
Mommy and Daddy are practicing throwing their keys into a bowl across the room.
Daddy, what? It's been so long since I've seen you. I know, sweetie, but I just can't do it anymore. You know those commercials or those cartoons where the character's in the desert and he just crawls along and opens his mouth and he's just like, the cloud of dust comes out? That's me down there right now.
It's me with your mother right now.
Okay, honey, be good. Mommy's got to go practice her sword swallowing skills.
Okay.
They all chatted on the couch. The little girl turned to the blonde-haired girl, who stared at a man who sat on the couch. She grabbed the girl's handed.
Fuck off.
Doing so well.
Handed?
No, they weren't, Link.
Well, from a spelling perspective, at least.
Fair.
Pulling her upstairs.
Pay
Okay,
attention.
I don't know why I just imagined, like, this girl has pigtails, the other girl just, like, grabbed her by the pigtails and started dragging her up the stairs.
Yeah.
Just dragging her by her face. Like she's fucking Broly.
Start swinging around like a
It's
flail.
like old school like caveman cartoons from like Tex Avery. She just grabbed it from the hair like with a club. It's like, this is my wife now.
No, what I'm imagining is she grabbed her by the face and dragged her across the wall like she was fucking Broly from Dragon Ball Z.
So yeah, so now we've got like 3 foot tall Al Capone in a blonde wig and like Brawly dressed as a caveman with a blonde wig.
Little girl's not even bothered by it. Like little Ellie Capone ain't even bothered by it. She's like smoking a cigar while she's being dragged.
Trying to mentally like picture this fucking story happening in front of me with how we've changed it is like trying to recollect a dream that happened 3 years ago.
The two played in the little girl's room. The little girl smiled at the blonde-haired girl, introducing herself. This is Capone.
Oh, Al Capone. Yes.
Yeah, I'm Allison. See, what's yours? What's her what?
What's your sign?
I'm Ellison. What's yours?
What's your Allison?
What's your Allison? See?
This is my Ellison. This is my Ellison Mark II rifle. See?
What was your Pokemon starter in Gen 4?
Piplup, obviously.
No.
She asked, smiling. Take it away, Link.
The silent girl moved Ellison's block, spelling out Mary. That's a nice name, see?
Mighty nice.
Oh. Yeah, you took his time.
I'm sorry, my bad, I forgot.
Oh, you're good, man.
Ellison replied gleefully. The silent girl let out a small smile. Ellison smiled back.
Wow,
The silent-
this is absolutely riveting.
You could read a couple more, like, because that was literally
Yeah,
like 2 sentences.
Yeah, those aren't paragraphs. They don't count.
This story looks so much longer than it actually is with all these fucking like.
Yeah,
This is someone who I think submitted it for school and like, oh, you got to make a 300 word count. Like, oh, I'll just make it look longer. They're like spacing it out.
This is written
That's
like it was.
It's like the one strong bad email, like they apply some double space action or some triple space action.
This is written like it was a fucking really dry text conversation. Space.
Oh my god! Imagine this is just like some role play this person was posting here.
This is what JC Hyena did.
Fuck you.
Honestly, the roleplay makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because it's little girls. Like, continue. It's you, Vince.
Is it?
Is
You
it?
don't even know that. I don't know where paragraphs begin and end.
Yeah, actually.
Uh,
I think it's just your line, this.
yeah, this.
Oh, wait, no, we skipped the thing again. Never mind.
Let's go.
I said that. I'm about to say that we read that's a nice name.
No, we...
Oh, whoa, we're getting some racism here.
Whoa.
Whoa. Link, read it.
Guys, listen. The silent girl's eyes widened as she pointed to a black doll shaped like a cat with
She
red.
thought she was gonna get mugged.
Link, I hope you know that I'm clipping that in a very unflattering way.
Pointed to a black
And
doll.
then that's when the mute little girl took off her shoelace and wrapped it around the black doll's neck. What's happening? What are you doing, man? I don't get this game.
Her shoelaces were red, by the way. Okay.
We didn't realize that these two were in the Hitler Youth.
That's why they're both blonde.
Oh, they're Aryans.
I just imagine her dad comes in and is like, "Hey, we will not tolerate that. We might take blood money. We'll gun down innocent civilians. We do like, we bootlegging. I will not tolerate racism in this house."
Raptor, racism in my stream? Pretty base, not gonna lie.
That's JW mobsters. That's Al Capone. Blue hair.
No, stop.
Please.
Check your privilege, see?
Like,
Shaped
please.
like a cat with red button eyes and a white bow on it. Do you want to do the line or do you?
Yeah, Vince, do the line.
You got this, Vince. I believe in you.
Sorry, no, I'm just stuck on this like hardcore Al Capone or Lucky Luciano on Twitter calling people out for the misuse of like, oh, you got a problem with Black Panther, see?
Social justice. Al Capone.
Al Capone with like a fucking lip ring. Blue hair.
With a nose ring,
Yeah,
blue hair. He's a blue check mark on Twitter.
like give me another mobster.
Like I said, Lucky Luciano.
Yeah, Lucky Lucio just walks up. Yeah, of course you got a septum piercing. Of course.
Check your privilege, Luciano.
I just imagine now Murder Inc. as like a group that goes around like killing anyone who like you misgendered someone on Twitter. You're afraid we're gonna have to do something about that.
Oh god, you're gonna put cement around my feet and throw me into the river?
What? No.
No, we're gonna get you canceled on social media.
What? No.
That's an offensive.
Why would we do that?
That's an
horrific.
offensive Italian stereotype.
Jesus
Capiche?
Christ.
Are you implying that all Italian Americans are inherently intimidating?
Excuse me. I'm not. I'm a Sicilian. You fucker.
Oh my
What?
God,
No,
I'm so
we're not
sorry.
gonna jump you into the river. We're just gonna shoot you with this gun.
How offensive.
Anyway.
Where was the silent girl's eyes widened, point black doll. Yeah, that's.
I'll take
What?
up in the next line, like...
Oh, Ella listened asked, holding it up. The silent girl nodded.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom got this for me when I was 5 years old. I kept it ever since. It's my favorite.
Elsa replied, smiling widely.
I
She
got it
held
now.
up her doll.
I got
What?
This. I got this next. Oh, she
Right.
held up her doll. The silent girl turned to the blocks once more, spelling out. Who's doing?
I hold it.
Oh, that wasn't the voice I was expecting.
Yeah, no, mine. No, sure.
That thing owes me taxes.
Ellison smiled, handing the doll over. The silent girl why? What is with the commas? Holy shit! Cradled the stuffed cat like a baby, smiling at it. Period. Moments later, she handed the doll back. Real time
Man,
skip
this
there.
is riveting.
Can one of them just go insane and stab the other one, please?
What?
Can one of them just go insane and stab them, please?
Yeah, someone just pull out a Tommy gun.
Yeah. I'll read this one as well. The silent girl sat staring at Ellison for a few seconds before she spelled out. That definitely didn't go through the fucking... They definitely couldn't hear that. Link, could you do it again?
Love cat.
Okay, that was better. Cool. On the blocks. Ellison and the silent girl smiled. Ellison replied.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
Okay.
good.
Vince, you could...
Like,
Vince, you got this. Tag in.
So do I. Okay. The two girls played together. They had a fun time playing house. Moments later, Allison's mother opened the bedroom door, smiling.
Time to go, honey.
Yeah, yes, mommy. Yeah.
Al Capone says.
Allison and her silent friend skipped down the stairs. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, they immediately fell and broke their necks.
Okay, I gotta say though,
Down the stairs.
why is it still referring to her as the silent girl? We know her name is Mary.
Because it's not as
Because
spooky to
the
say
silent girl's
Mary.
like a code name.
Silent Girl 123457.
Yeah.
That's her username on Xbox Live.
It's like Babyface Nelson. It's Silent Girl Mary.
Scarface Capone.
So when's Dick Tracy gonna come and like give them their like evil scars or whatever?
Shit,
Gotta learn how to talk first.
Al Capone's gonna go up behind behind her mother and hit her with a baseball bat while she's eating spaghetti.
They reached the bottom of the stairs. I imagine they did. Imagine that they went tumbling down when they tried skipping down the stairs.
The
They
two
reached,
adults were carrying out the food and cooler. What are you talking?
guess this is a party now?
wait. The two adults were carrying out the food and the cooler. Oh, I'm guessing. Oh, they mean they're carrying it outside.
Not that. When did they fucking
taking
establish
it
that that's what
home.
they were doing?
I don't know. Well, this author
hold
doesn't
on.
know what commas are.
This is
So.
where they put. This is where they put the bodies. This is the
They're
Iceman.
talking about maybe this really is a key party, and they're talking about wine coolers.
So that the kids go upstairs.
All right, honey, mommy, it's time to go home. Don't worry, I can drive. Get in the back seat.
Can't drive. See, one of my legs is shorter than the other.
No, don't put your seatbelt on. We don't got any time.
We don't got time for seatbelts.
No time to explain. Get in the car.
Famous last words. We don't got time for seatbelts.
Allison pulled on her mother's arm, who was now downstairs. What?
Yes, dear.
Can my friend sit with me? See?
Yes, your
Can my
as in-
friend sit with me?
Yes,
Yes,
you are. As in you are. Friend can sit with you.
Friend is uppercase because that's their title.
What the fuck are you saying, you goofy bitch?
Yes, you are friend can sit with you.
Mommy's drunk right now, sweetie. Just roll with it.
Mommy never learned proper English.
This
They
is
were
like
too busy
Pokemon-
evading taxes. See.
This is like this is Pokemon Vietnamese crystal all over again.
You see that her
Oh,
dialogue is actually translated through Google because she was talking in Sicilian to Al Capone.
Oh, so it's just,
Yes.
it's just a bunch of people to
And a lot of hand gestures. Her hair was slicked back. She was wearing a leather jacket.
Oh, here's the issue. They were speaking Italian, and it's all like, oh, let me translate it from Spanish, and they made that's quite the same thing. So they translated it to English. It got double translated, and that's why it's like this nonsensical fuck poop we're reading.
Chad, you got take over.
Ellison smiled. She and her friend walked outside, wanting to get in the back.
Just like Mommy did upstairs with Daddy.
With her new friend. Okay, that just makes it worse. Her neighbor.
They just met.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kidnapping her.
Give me 1 second, man.
Okay.
No, you can keep reading. I'm gonna go answer the phone.
Have fun.
Her neighbor and his friend got in their own cars. They drove off, getting on the highway. Okay,
They're not neighbors.
I read it like that though because they drove off and getting on the highway are two separate sentences.
both start with undercase letters as well. Because the author
People are
is
not
7.
neighbors.
Because the author is 7 or something. He doesn't understand.
They made a left, then a right. That's not how driving on the highway works.
Yeah, it's not what they found for an exit.
She made a left and immediately smashed into another car.
Now I'm just thinking of the Family Guy thing. How I signal across 6 lanes at once. Oh well, I go now. Good luck, everybody else.
Fucking, these animals are so fucking funny. It makes me want to merge into traffic without looking.
Until they made it to the local park. Okay, they went on the fucking highway to get to the local park.
Local park, 20 miles away.
A park that was part of nature and part playground.
What? Wait, that was part nature and part playground. You mean like a park? Yes.
We know what a park is, you dipshit.
Link, save me.
There's no saving you, Bio.
He can't save you because your name isn't Zelda.
Yeah.
It had a nature walk.
I haven't got the Ocarina of Time yet.
Why is
it
that
had a
your
nature
Link
walk,
voice?
even had a bathroom, and a place to eat.
Thank God.
Well, ring-a-ding-ding.
I'm assuming that we made a significant amount of progress here.
Yes, about 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, sure.
Really, man?
The adults got out soon after the 2 girls got out.
Thank you for explaining this.
They all went to set their food down.
No
Alice knew wanted to play, begged her mom to let her. She smiled and said, yes.
Why are these all, like, fragmented, like, thoughts?
Was this person trying to type, like, the stereotypical joke about William Shatner's speech mannerisms?
Yeah, everyone read...
I thought you were gonna say that they literally tried to type like with just one finger on both hands.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm imagining to write this story, the author just fucking like balled their hands into fists and starts smashing their fucking keyboard like an ape.
Or maybe this is like some kind of AI generated story, but it's not a very good AI.
And I have to say, just from how this is written, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that sexy little diva has never had any friends.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say sexy little diva is probably a little too young to have that username.
And if he or she is not, they're definitely a virgin.
Yes, also true. Link, have we gotten to a new paragraph?
Yeah.
I looked away for a sec. Link, pick up.
Guys, wait. This is
The adult
okay, so
watched.
I wanted to know if sexy little diva.
How did you go on their
was like,
TV?
I want to know if they were like from a different country or something, and that they were just like doing a better job than most creepypasta writers with translating. This person was born on December 22nd, 1997.
Oh
No,
my god.
fuck off. There's no way this person's older than me.
This person is 25 years old.
I refuse. I physically am repulsed by this concept.
So someone give this author Mario teaches typing to give them some lessons.
Okay, Link.
Oh no.
One of these.
Oh,
Where are we? I genuinely cannot tell.
The
adults watched.
The adults watched as Ellison ran off to the playground. They waved her goodbye. Her neighbor's friend wanted to stretch his legs. He walked near the playground, his gaze on the small girl and his legs. Okay.
No.
He pretended he was stretching.
Oh,
He yawned and I almost
Wait.
I just got like really scared for a second. He yawned and pulled out his phone, texting on it.
Okay, I'm gonna say, with how much we were saying, like, Al Capone and everything, I forgot that this was set in modern day.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought it was like the 1920s.
No, there's nothing inconsistent with what we set up. This is obviously someone who's like, he's like someone in disguise. He's putting out a hit.
Yeah, this is
He's a time traveler.
the Clone High Al Capone.
Seconds later.
Seconds later, it beeped back. He smiled and put the phone back. He sat down near the playground, watching the girl play till lunchtime.
Again, this is just so exciting. Like, I'm imagining, like, the
Yeah.
suspenseful Hanna-Barbera music, like, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I have
They're like-
sent an SMS text message. Dun, 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 dun.
I can't wait for this girl to somehow become like a fucking serial killer ghost or something. Because I know it's coming.
this,
It's definitely coming.
Clone Capone, no, Jammy. Al Clone.
Al Capone. Ooh.
Kill. Stop.
Fuck
You
you,
want to
never
keep
do
going?
this,
Or-
man.
I'll go. Yeah. Lunchtime rolled around, and the man walked Ellison to the picnic table. The girl waved to the blonde-haired girl behind her. Her eyes slightly.
What the fuck?
Her
What's wrong
eyes
with you?
slightly smiled. It was. Oh my god, she's fucking Edward. She's Thomas from fucking Soda or Fallout.
That was James' bio.
I don't
Okay.
care. One of them had a fucking like mouth under his eyeball or something.
His left eye grew a mouth.
To be, and I'm gonna. I can't believe I'm saying this. I have heard it used as an analogy where people can smile with their eyes, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's what this person meant.
Yes, her eyes slightly smiled is not a proper way to describe that, I feel.
Okay,
Yes, Greendale Sodor.
Link, something you forgot to point out when you looked at this person's information.
What?
She is from the United States.
That,
Yeah.
inexcusable. If you're 25 and you're from the United States, first language is English.
You can call me Mystic Majora or Royal Roxy. No, I'm going to call you an idiot.
Okay.
All right, ease up, bro.
And they were 23 when they made this.
Nah.
Yep.
No excuse. Moving on.
Just like go back to where you came from with this fucking story. It's like, I'm from America. I met up your mom's puss. Go back up there and think about what you did.
Go up there. It's where I was last night. Hi-oh!
Hey, your mom's a swinger. As the two
Your mom.
As the two girls walked back to the picnic table, why is this a new paragraph? There, the adult male sat with his friends, and yeah, it's like they're describing a lion or something. It's like the adult male lion was sitting there, and the girls.
I'm starting to think that little Ellie Capone just had her, like, she sat down, her wig slipped off. It's like, oh, the adult male. Oh, wait, excuse me, the little girls.
See,
As-
now I am imagining him as a lion. It's going to be like a chicken boo thing. Don't even see it! It's a fucking lion!
And the girl sat with her new friends. From the end of the table, food was passed from. Okay, I'm skipping this paragraph. That doesn't fucking matter at all. The girl split.
No, you gotta read that she smiled at her plate.
she smiled at her
Thank you,
plate.
plate, for holding my sustenance.
The small girl split her sandwich in half, handing it to her new friend. The entire
Just like
sandwich she split in half.
Just like I split her mum in half last night.
Ba-bum.
Hey!
The blonde-haired girl, just call her Mary, Jesus, smiled, taking the sandwich in hand. She ate half of it, her teeth getting stained from the bits of food in her mouth. Yes, that was implied, but the fact her teeth were getting stained. The pale girl looked at Ellison with a smile and mouthed the words. Link?
Thanks.
Okay.
I didn't even know who was talking.
Pale girl. Okay, so now I'm imagining she has no eyes, but she has eyes on the palms of her hands.
Yes. Okay, Vince, you tap
Like
in.
Homelander or something.
Oh, seriously, I am in the middle of something very important. I mean Skittles right now, and I finally reached lemon.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That's not important.
The superior.
It's incredibly
flavor.
important.
The superior.
Allison turned back to her plate and picked up her sandwich, biting into it, then drinking a bit of her juice. I'm bowled over at how just nothing is happening.
This is like that fucking scene from Sonic.exe, the remake, where he orders a fucking pizza, but it's like stretched over 4 paragraphs.
You know, we made the joke.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
We made the Hitler Youth joke. It sounded like you said she drinking a bit of her Jews.
Yeah, wonderful. But at least there, like, him fucking, like, talking about, like, oh, I got some pizza and watched The Dark Knight. That's supposed to be some clumsy-ass foreshadowing to him being, like, coerced by Sonic.exe or whatever the fuck it's called.
But that
serves no purpose here.
But that doesn't even happen in the story.
No, I'm saying that's what it was alluding to, though.
Yeah. Okay.
But instead, he decided to hold a knife like it was a weapon.
I mean, who does that?
Okay. Minutes later.
I held a gun like it was a projectile. See,
We
biting
didn't
into
finish
it.
that paragraph.
Oh, we didn't? Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter.
She shared her meal with her friend. The two girls smiled back at each other. Minutes
They
later,
didn't have enough for her.
Well, no, fuck that bitch.
I'm sorry to interrupt again already, but she shared her meal with her friend. Yeah, you established that in the previous paragraph.
Also, I want to just point out real quick. If you did a drinking game for how many times the word smiled is used in this story, you would be fucking dead in an hour. Like, you would be dead at this point.
Dead? Okay, hold on, let me get some booze.
Okay.
Maybe it's supposed to be foreshadowing.
Minutes later, the small girl told her... fuck these... Minutes later, the small girl told her mother and father she was done. They nodded, getting up to help the small girl. What is wrong with you? Legitimately, what's wrong with you? The parents were stopped by the neighbor's friend.
It's like they don't know what commas do. Like how do you go through a American education system like for 12 years of your goddamn life and not learn how to use a comma?
Smiled at them. He smiled at them and looking at them gently. How do you look at someone gently? How do you look at someone aggressively?
Just ask fucking...
ask Clay Guida. I looked at her mom last night.
Ask Clay Guida how you look at someone aggressively. I'm sure he can explain it to you.
Ask who?
Clay Guida, the caveman.
Oh, the loser, yes.
No, I love Clay Guida.
Sucks. And you suck for liking him.
Damn. Anyway.
So you're saying that this little girl's...
Yeah, this little Clay is also... Yeah. Or Clay Guida, whichever.
I got. Oh, sorry. Wait, who's this now?
I got
Oh,
this.
it's new
You can
voice.
Sit down.
Yeah.
The neighbor's friend. Okay.
I'll voice the nameless
Wait.
friend.
Who's the neighbor?
I don't know.
What the fuck is this people?
Just new people
I
keep
can't
coming
even
in.
use proper grammar. Who is you?
Right. It's me. I got this. You two can sit down.
Who are you?
Linkara.
Why are you talking to us?
I have a magic gun.
Linkara,
Yes.
it's me.
He said he tossed the trash into the garbage.
Even tossed his
Wow.
own plate into the garbage. Wow.
Yeah.
He even did that, huh?
Yeah, I imagine they didn't bring the fucking, like, ceramic plates to the fucking park. The fine
I
shine.
know the way they phrased that. He did. And it was like this means nothing to me.
The man bent down, smiling at the girl. He pointed to the nature walk.
Wanna go?
Yeah, I just
Ellison nodded.
I'm getting fucking come play with me vibes so far. Which is not good.
You know what? I really hate saying this, but at least something would happen.
I mean,
Driven me to this, damn it.
yeah, there's always so much of this little girl eating fucking like PB&J's nonchalantly I can take before I want to put a fucking magic gun into my mouth.
The two told them
not gonna lie, I read
they would
ahead.
be
It's
back.
It is.
something.
Oh boy.
Whoa. They was just going on a little nature walk. They was just going?
They was just going, you know.
Hey yo, man, they was just going. What's the problem, man?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
they're talking in ebonics.
The parents nodded their heads. This is something that Jacob's brought up in the past. Yeah, we know that nod means your head.
They nodded their hands.
Okay, so these parents saw the neighbor as like, hey, we're gonna go off with this stranger right here into the woods.
I'm gonna
And
go
the parents
off with
like,
your
yeah,
daughter
sure.
to the woods by
Whatever,
myself.
man.
Well, it's like another Family Guy thing. And, son, you go with this creepy old pedophile.
The dude's
You know,
like, "Oh, it's okay,
at
daughter. You
least-
can go with your neighbor twice removed."
At least in Sally,
It's her uncle.
that was a relative that they knew and they had no idea that he was doing shit like that, and that's why they were so like comfortable letting him be around the kids.
Yeah. How
This
is
is like, oh, this guy. No, we're just going with this guy.
like he's not
Yeah,
even
wait,
like a relative or anything. He's just like the guy next to the guy that's in the general vicinity of our house.
He could be, though. We don't know anything about these people. No specifics. We don't even know their fucking names.
Yeah, he's just some dude. To be fair, I don't think names are given to the uncle in Come Play With Me either. So,
Well, honestly, it's been so long since I read that.
yeah.
Look, watch them like pull up the neighbor's ID. It's just like his name is literally SUMDOOD.
John Doe.
Some dude. It's like a fucking super bad. It just says some dude. You don't even have a last name.
Anyway.
Right? It says born, and right next to it says yes.
You put under sex, please? What does that even mean?
Why did you? Right here, right next to sex. Why does it say not till marriage?
I mean, to be fair though, sex, please. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a joke this author would make, considering she's a 25-year-old virgin.
To be fair, that doesn't remember the Family Guy joke. Because right next to name, I'll say right deceased. And right next to sex, I'll write no thanks, I'm dead.
Okay, we're moving along.
It's foolproof.
Dude told them. Who's reading?
Honest.
Like,
Honest.
like
I've
return.
I've like read half the story ahead. It's like it keeps going downhill.
Okay, awesome. Good. Glad to hear it.
All right. Here's the thing. I think at this point, forego any like turn taking. Like, can one person just consistently keep going?
Yeah, I got it.
And then,
I got
like,
it.
when they get tired of it, they can pass it on.
I got it. Yeah.
Oh,
Where the
where we
fuck
stop?
are we? Where the fuck are we even?
She looked behind her.
I'm nowhere near. Where the fuck?
Ellison followed the man into the wooded nature walk.
Oh,
She
okay.
looked
Yeah, I got it.
behind
I got it. Wondering where her friend went. Oh, it's Evans.
And then she want to go, the fucking bitch.
The small girl
Friend you
thought.
are.
She shrugged it off. She shrugged it off as her friend not being into nature walks. The little girl followed the man deeper into the wooded area. As they went deeper, stop saying deeper, please.
Deeper.
Hey, fucking Anthony, you've missed. This author doesn't understand paragraphs or periods or commas, and it's been going on for about an hour now.
And there's Al Capone and Brawley.
Oh yeah, that as well. The small girl noticed they were They did it again. Look, noticed they was lost.
Yeah, wait, you mean that show about the people on the island that never went anywhere?
Yeah, why did a fucking like black cloud monster show up at some point?
Think we're lost.
That's Vince.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
The girl asked, worried. No, we are not. The man smiled.
What do you mean? We're lost. See, we're not lost. Look at us. See, we're in the middle of nowhere.
The girl replied,
Wait,
waving
no,
her.
excuse me, nowhere.
Nowhere.
I don't think a little girl would say this.
They're in the void at the moment.
Yeah, they're at a farmhouse. There's like a pink dog on the porch.
Waving her arms in the air like a wacky inflatable arm flailing to man. When she waved her arms, someone caught them. She looked behind herself. Her eyes went wide. She shook back and forth.
What's going on, tough guy?
No.
Yeah.
The man replied, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it doesn't explain it, at least. Chloroform, soaked napkin, mouth, girl's mouth, multiple girl's mouth. She passed out. Hours later, the girl awoke. It's inside a cage. She rubbed her head. Her eyes looked across the room. Kids of similar ages were in... No fucking way! Come on! Kids of similar
ages weren't ages. Ages, spades.
In what looked
Got
like...
the Renaissance period. Got the fucking Roman Empire over here.
In what
Similar ages weren't ages.
In what looked like a doctor's room, but on the counter space tops was hearts, brains, and other... Okay, cool. It's not human traffic. Okay. It's not...
Yeah, it's just
not
murder.
going to... It's just, like, experimenting.
Just murder.
Don't
worry.
Just murder. Cool. Thank God. I thought I was gonna get
Thank
way
God.
worse. Was hearts, brains, and other organs in jars. She looked up and saw pictures of kids dead. Kids dead? She threw up a little. Moments later.
Yeah, I'm just trying to picture one of you like, you're a child, you're a molester, aren't you? Like hey, whoa. I'm a serial killer, okay? Why didn't you say something to begin with, man?
Oh, fucking Jesus, man. I've been worried for like the last 30 minutes that you took me out here to rape me.
Oh, Bio.
Oh, thank God, you're just a murderer.
Can I actually take over doing this guy's voice? I got the perfect voice for this guy.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Oh, moments later, she heard a knock at the door. In came a man in a lab coat. Why'd he knock?
Hello, my children.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chad. I really thought you were going to do a fucking Creepsvic pasta voice.
No, I decided to go with Billy Kincaid from Spawn.
That's fair. He replied to no one, grinning devilishly.
He replied, "But we didn't say anything."
Shut up.
He replied to the demons in his head.
Okay, smiled devilishly what demons is, and is this Billy Kincaid?
He moved to the cages, tapping on the tops of them, grinning. He stopped in front of the frightened children. Oh.
I'll be one of many who will take you from room to room,
he said, pacing back and forth.
Many tests will be done. One of them will be used to test how good your heart is, as well as your blood pressure. Normal doctor
Oh, it's
stuff.
Jane.
But here, we don't understand this doctor stuff. So many of you will die.
so he's like, he like taps on her knee and they just like fucking explode or something.
Also, why is many capitalized?
Because it's a character, I guess.
Look, I know that.
Miss Phillips is supposed to be Manny.
Also, like, there's no comma where there should be. I know, big surprise, but so it could either be taken to mean as so many of you will die, or so many of you will die.
What, Vince?
I'm just kind of bewildered. Like, I understand this is like supposed to be basic villain characterization where they're over the top and like rubbing their hands. Oh yeah, I have the callous disregard for the lives of children. But I'm assuming this is supposed to be some kind of like organ harvesting shit.
Yeah.
And it feels like these are like new, like, okay, this is our new trade. This is our new thing we're getting into. We're gonna make some mistakes along the way, but that's part of learning. Look, this is our new business, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna be real.
This story deep down is about the spirit of entrepreneurship for these organ harvesters.
Children, I'm going to be real with you, children.
I'm a capitalist. I support it.
I'm going to be real with you, children. I didn't have enough money to actually go to medical school, so I'm kind of just winging it at this moment. But eventually, I will have enough evidence to prove that I am worthy of a doctor.
See, children.
Yeah, but I found an affordable teacher. Hello, you need many blood transfusions.
Yeah, this is where Dr. Cougar Raven got his degree. What, Link?
You see, it's cheaper to kidnap children and test on them than actually going to medical school.
Commentary on the modern society. Anyway. So, he laughs. The man walks out, coming back in moments later with more people in lab coats and gloves. The Force...
Oh it's Anakin.
the Force, the kids into another...
really quickly unleashed.
Yeah, Star Killer shows up and he fucking levitates it. The Force...
Master Skywalker, there's too many trees in this forest. What are we gonna do? In chloroform.
Good. Anakin, you take those children for our organ harvesting.
The force the kids into another cage with wheels. They pushed the cages into another room. This room was pure white with a chair in it. The chair had chains attached to it. You know, cutting edge technology.
Make sure they can't run away.
The chair had a chain attached to it.
We need to remember just how tight of a budget these people are on.
Yeah,
They have to make sure the kids don't steal the chair.
Why didn't you lock up the door? Well, we were using the chain for the chair right now.
The kids looked at the woman who walked in. What? Looked at a woman who walked in. She smiled at the kids.
Hello. We are going to test your blood pressure and heart.
She smiled. She seemed nice and gentle, but the kids, knew she was just acting.
But
I wonder why they do.
The woman moved a pen across each cage.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's your names now.
She said, landing on Ellison.
Wait,
Why is Ellison now under Not capitalized. Come on.
Because that's not her name anymore. Weren't you listening? Come here,
That's
Edie.
now.
Her name is Mo.
Because she's been human trafficked, she no longer counts as a person.
Yeah. They're like,
No,
she's like a D
I'm not
class.
I'm not even being facetious. That would actually be like an interesting literary gimmick for a story where someone gets kidnapped and they get human trafficking and their name gets lowercase as to denote how little value they have anymore.
That would be
Let's
fun.
talk
I actually think that would be an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Let's
And-
talk after the
Cool.
shows.
Yes. Anyway.
We're gonna steal this person's idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alice-
as if this person ever had a really coherent idea in her life.
Imagine accidentally making an interesting idea for a story.
I mean, creepypasta people do it all the fucking time, to be fair. Creepypasta people actually, like, there's a creepypasta out there, and it's like a haunted Ronald McDonald, like, haunted McDonald's, and, like, the entire story is really shitty, but there's this one, like, scene where, like, a hand extends out of a, like, ball pit, and, like, stretches, like, inhumanly stretches upwards to a light bulb above it and starts unscrewing it. And like that's
cool.
That's a cool fucking visual, but it's attached to this fucking Ronald McDonald creepypasta, and no one can ever use it now.
I think we talked about that when we were on my channel with
Yeah.
what was it, a dog named Grimm, and how like the relationship between two characters.
Yeah.
There's like an old man and a younger man. It's like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And it's not seen too often.
Too bad we ruined it with,
Yeah, Suvile, the protagonist, wanting to be in a romantic relationship with Satan Death Dog.
Anyway, where the fuck was I? Oh, it's actually you.
I was I guess what to do.
It's you, Vince.
I guess you'll do.
She shrugged. She took, Ellison out of the cage. She dragged her to the chair, locking her to it. The girl watched as the woman. Come on, you know better.
You know what you're doing, you fucker.
I wonder if you like take all the commas and periods that are like misplaced in the story and like put them in like a fucking they like spell something, you like put them together, it like spells something out and like by it in like fucking Morse code.
Help me, I am being held against my will.
Oh, it's an ARG.
Yeah. Carrie,
It's like, oh, sweet, we're so wrong. This is a badass ARG. Meanwhile, like the woman who wrote this is like allowed like to watch the stream. It's like, no, I really need help.
it's like a cry for attention. Also,
oh my god, what if this is a secret cry for help from someone who's actually going through this right now? Help, I've been kidnapped, I'm being experimented on in a government facility.
the
person
Meanwhile,
is
oh,
listening.
you fucking moron.
wait. Okay, new problem. Carried a blood pressure tool to her. Just look up what it's called. A blood pressure tool. Just copy that into Google. It takes 3 seconds, author. Just fucking try, please. She placed the tool on her arm. She looked at the screen beside the girl, dotting down information on a clipboard. Then she placed a stethoscope, which she clearly just copy-pasted from Google, on the girl's arm.
You thought to do that for a stethoscope, but not like... Okay, whatever.
Not
Who
a blood
cares?
pressure tool, yeah. Hearing a heartbeat, she wrote more information down. Next.
This one,
Okay.
alive.
Oh, all right.
She has...
People's hearts make noise when put metal thing to it. Interesting.
Crazy.
It's like writes in quotation marks, bump bump.
It appears she is alive. Looks up at her. Needs further research.
Sir, you appear to not have a pulse.
Oh, thank you.
You have your finger on my forehead.
Ah. Next, she unchained the girl, holding her arm with an iron grip. She forced the girl to follow her back to the cage. She locked the cage. No unnecessary details. The woman turned. What?
Why? So that's what you're just doing this? I was like, our horrific experiments. Check her blood pressure and see if her heart is healthy. And okay, you're free to go.
Yeah.
This is just like the really downtrodden, like, ghetto doctor that her mother took her to on her birthday to get a checkup.
Yeah. The mother didn't have like the courage to like face a screaming child, so like she just had her be kidnapped instead.
Why do you look like my mom? Like,
don't worry about it.
The scariest thing of all, free healthcare.
Not in my America, goddammit.
I like what Anthony says here. Wow, such research. I'm so doctor.
Kid Dr. Cuckoo raving. That's how I lost my medical license. I fucking loved it.
Well, like he ever had one.
Okay.
New headcanon. These are like students of his that branched off because they couldn't afford the studies.
This is just
that's
his,
what I said earlier.
lost.
The doctor was like, but I found a really cheap doctor to teach me. Yes, you need many blood transfusions.
I like to imagine that like fucking Cuckoo raving is like the Albert Wesker of this like predicament. Like he's just like the mastermind behind the scenes. The woman turned, dragging out other kids. They was tested on you.
Jesus Christ.
Once the woman was done, she called her lab partners on a radio, making them arrive. Moments later, at the door, the push.
Making them arrive.
What happens when you call someone?
The pushed the cages out, shoving each cage into another room. The room they pushed the kids in this time was a room with cells. Yeah, I suppose if people were in there, there were indeed cells.
It's just like 8 perfect cells.
Going back to Dragon Ball Z. Hello, children. I'm going to absorb you now.
I thought that was
perfect.
I was looking away from the story, and I thought that was actually like, "Hello, children."
Yeah, that was a real line.
Yeah, so actually it shows up.
Yeah, you normally see in a jail or prison. Yes, I know what a cell is. They locked each
We're
kid.
in cages.
Yeah, yeah. Transfer them from the cages to the cell. I don't understand this procedure, but like
Wait, they think we're criminals, not strays.
Look, don't question my methods, okay?
Each
Who's
kid.
the doctor here?
I
don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I feel like you're not a doctor either. They locked each kid's legs to the floor, allowing them to walk around but not leave. When the workers left, Ellison turned her head, asking the kids questions. What time is it? Have you guys ever played Pokemon Sword and Silver or whatever?
Sword Silver.
Mainly questions like, how long was you here? And what is this place? The kids immediately tried to stand as far away from her as possible.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Of course you can.
Okay, so a little while ago, you would normally see in prison. They put them in the cells. They locked each kid's legs to the floor.
Yes.
Allowing them to walk around but not leave. What?
I don't know.
So I'm assuming that means that they're tethered, basically the chain is long enough for them to walk around the facility but not exit the facility.
Why?
Yeah, but they're in a cell though.
We really got to keep going because this thing is long.
Yeah, I mean it's not too much. I'm guessing there's at least a couple comments at the bottom.
That's why you don't.
There's one.
Oh, fucking awesome!
Never invite me here.
Okay, we're fucking speedrunning then.
Speedrun.
They answered the questions with frowns on their faces, quickly saying things like 4 months. One kid replied. 1 year. Another kid replied. We don't know. A couple kids replied, answering the girl's question of what is this place. That didn't answer shit. The small girl frowned, leaning back to a wall. She smiled moments later.
Yeah, hey, let's all be friends.
She smiled. The kids nodded, and they created their own game to play called Mimic Mirror. It's a
What?
game. It's a game where one kid faces another, and they have to mimic each other. If they, I don't give a shit. They played this game for a
Wow,
while.
that's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Then they played charades. Their laughter echo across the jail cells and into the halls until dinner time. They stopped laughing, and they heard a door creak open. I mean, at least it's the right creak, like the bare minimum. In came a man, pushing a cart with food on it. The food was bread, grapes, burnt meats, sloppily cut, and water in a cup. The man opened a slot. Yeah, sloppily cut is its own food.
Oh God, I hate my
Is it
brain.
like Wish.com sloppy joes?
The man opened a slot in the jail cell, handing the kids their plates of food. One by one, they went up, took their food, and sat down. Honestly, sat down. An entire sentence eating. Also, just to point out, like, these people, like, they have better, like, food than most prisons have, so.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was still comment on that.
Like, this doesn't actually seem that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I wish I was kidnapped.
Free healthcare and free meals all day. Like,
Yeah, well, this is a
great.
good fucking deal, I'm not gonna lie.
These kids are just pussies.
The man...
I'd sign up for it.
The man left the room. When the man left, the kids continued talking. Ellison learned a lot about the kids, what their home life was like, was is accurate there, yeah, and who their siblings were, even their favorite colors. Well, hey, getting real deep into it, and toys was talked about.
What the fuck is this next sentence?
The kids, the kids had a blasted. I don't even know.
The kids had the blasted.
Yeah, the kids took turns shooting each other with guns.
Yeah,
My
they had a
brain hurts.
transformer.
So I was asking some questions, right? They told me all this stuff, and anyway, I started blasting.
What, Chad?
My brain hurts.
Yeah, fair.
My balls itch.
They smiled and chatted. The kids felt happy. Instead of panicking, they knew to be calm, knowing being friends would keep them sane and happy. Deep down, each child knew. The author is doing this on purpose. There's no way that they think that deep down each child is a full fucking sentence. Playing pretend and making up games would let them be in a make-believe world away from the harsh reality. The children laughed and talked for hours until they fell asleep. Morning came and Ellison awoke. She looked around and wondered.
Oh, we have established that she is woke.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She looked around and wondered where her friends went. The cells next to her was empty. The girl got up. She heard a sound coming from the door. The door slowly opened, and in came the man from before. This time, he was rolling in a cage. The girl... What?
I just meant,
He was in the cage,
in a cage. He's just like rolling around.
Wait, no, let me read this one again. This time, he was rolling in a cage. So yeah, he was inside the cage rolling around. Like Sonic.
He's like,
Like a weird flesh creature.
He unlocked the cell. The man unlocked the girl's chains, putting on new chains to prevent her from running away. She was tossed into the cage. The man rolled the cage out. The small girl looked left and right. She couldn't tell where they dragged her friends to. She hoped they was all right.
She hopped, they were alright.
She hopped. Yeah, thank you.
They was all right.
She hopped that they were all right. Yes. Allison was dragged. That's a character into a small new character room with blank walls and 3 tables. The tables had needles and bottles of some type of serum in them. The tables.
Oh my God, is she gonna get hate now?
Yeah, she's gonna get liquid hate injected into her. It's part of the cinematic universe. The tables on the sides had cuffs attached to a hook. Multiple cuffs attached to a hook. Allison looked at the tables, wondering what they planned to do to her. That she knew it had to do with needles. Then she looked up at the man who walked over to the table. He injected the serum into a needle. The man readied the needle, then walked over to Ellison, holding a handcuff in his hands. He opened the cage door. Standing in front of the cage, he bent over, grabbing her arm. He twisted the girl's body, multiple girls, moving her hands behind her. He cuffs her hands behind her. He forced... fucking Vince, take over. My eyes hurt.
He forced the girl to walk outside the cage, leading her to one of the tables. He hooked the girl's leg with a cuff. He made her sit on the table. He uncuffed her hands. He injected the needle into the girl's arm. He waited a few minutes. He's just looking at his watch now. Moments later, the girl's skin started to bruise, her skin turning paler. She felt weak, but oddly normal, just a bit dizzy.
Weak, oddly normal, same thing.
What? Guys,
yeah.
I have a prediction.
Oh no. What's your prediction?
The Mary girl, the quiet girl, is Ellison from the future.
That'd be... I don't. Shut up.
Or maybe... I didn't think it would be possible for me to hate this story even more, but if that turns out to be the case...
Or maybe Mary's just... forced... Yeah.
But my one's cooler, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, I wouldn't use that word.
Cooler isn't... Yeah, I wouldn't use cooler to describe anything that has occurred in this story. Okay.
When the man saw what he was looking for, he recuffed the girl, dragging her back to her small cage. You don't even need to drag her anymore. Just I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
the man turned and pushed the cage into the room. That would be unforgettable to her. That she would never forget from her mind.
What do you mean? What? Wait,
that would be. That would be unforgettable to her, that she would never forget from her mind.
Oh, God. Okay.
No, I just thought about this, but, they have a lot of security matters for, children.
Yeah, what?
It's incredible.
Chad's doing a fucking
You're unforgettable to me.
I'm continuing.
Okay.
In the room, with her friends, badly wounded. And... What?
There's a bot in the goddamn chat. Fuck off.
Hot girls here, hot girls here, hot girls here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
what the hell, a beautiful babe?
Yeah, get the Centurion die.
I wish.
Suddenly, a voice called out. Wait, hold on. Where was I? Dragging her back to a small cave, blah, blah, blah. In the room were her friends, badly wounded and bandaged from head to toe. Wow. They were mummified. Some of her friends had no eyes and scratches on the kid's arms.
That feels like a real downgrade in, severity from having no eyeballs.
They had scratches. Oh, yeah, their eyes were gone too, but whatever. Who cares about that? You don't need eyes. You don't need eyes where we're going. She was worried for them. Feeling a burst of courage, a light in her head clicked.
For the first time in her life. She had the years of thought.
No, a light in her head clicked. I've been kidnapped.
Wait a minute. I don't think this is a good idea. Oh my god, look at the idea she had.
Actually, we were making the Anakin reference earlier. When I saw Revenge of the Sith, driving home, it was quiet for a second. My buddy's girlfriend just suddenly goes, "Oh my god, he killed them!"
Brilliant.
Yes.
But how? Suddenly, a voice called out to Ellison as the man who pushed the cage in the room left.
I can help,
a girl said. Ellison turned and saw her friend Mary behind her.
Shit.
Wait, Mary's just here. Mary just appeared.
So Mary did escape.
How did you get here?
I can take back offense if you need.
I will give something resembling kudos to this. So, hey, there's a weird bit of foreshadowing there. Why not?
Okay. Ellison asked, curious to how she appeared before her. Did she somehow find, this place? Ellison wondered. The next line. Who voiced? Oh, wait. Link, you voiced her. Please.
Not important. Do you want to know how to get out or not?
Wait, how did you get here? The author didn't think of a reason.
Don't worry about it.
Well, hey, at least we're learning Mary's last name in this next line.
Mary responded.
Mary responded. Yeah, her name is Mary
Responded
Joseph.
of the Long Island respondents.
Dee responded.
She looked at Ellison, her tired gaze never leaving her face.
Yes, I do.
Ellison replied, tearing up. Tearing up a bit.
I'm crying over here.
Then I will tell you how. But you must promise me to save them.
Mary asked. She looked sad. Mary must
That
have...
was not a question.
Yeah.
The way that's phrased is like, if you want to save them, you have to promise me. That's how it works. Okay?
Mary must have had some type of connection with them, Ellison thought. Ellison nodded, listening to every word Mary said. Eventually, Ellison understood the plan. The plan was simple. Ellison would wait for the man to do his rounds. When he opened the door and unhooked the girl, she would kick him really hard in the shin and run. She would calf kick him. Well, Mary...
You thought of that plan for all of 10 seconds.
Learned this plan from my favorite show, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What's the plan?
She's gonna kick the guard in the shin and run.
Oh,
This is like Invader Zim. Quick, plan B. Well, what's plan B? Throw him in a sack.
That wasn't me, Jeremy. I didn't voice... I wasn't doing the Ghostface voice. Ghost Freak, sorry.
I live.
While Mary held him down? What? And that would give her enough time to free the other kids.
Well,
How
she's Mary's
fucking...
Ghost Freak.
I forgot Mary's Broly in this canon, so I guess she could hold him down.
oh, she's Chris Cyborg.
Your planet will not help you.
The two decided the best time was tomorrow, knowing it was now or never. They set their plans in action. The next day, the little girl woke up. She looked around, her gaze landing on landing on Mary, who smiled at her. Vince.
Yeah, today's the day.
No, today was the day.
Today was the day. It's too late.
Wow, I slept through the day.
Oh shit! We're supposed to do it. Well, oh god, I set my alarm wrong. It was supposed to be AM, not PM.
My God, Mary's dead.
The girls.
No, Mary just got tired of trying to wake her up. Fuck this, you're on your own.
The girl smiled back at Mary. The door opened, and in came a man pushing a cart of food. He pasted.
He pasted.
Oh, why? Why? We didn't.
He
not need to
pasted Mary, his gaze not even landing on her. Oh, Mary's a ghost. Okay. She was
Don't look
not...
at me. It's no good for me if you're looking at me.
She was not... Like, she was not there. She's a ghost. Okay, cool. He opened the slots. Each kid was fed one after the other. Then he left. The kids quickly ate their food. Ellison, what?
So when they talked about the food guy coming back, I just imagined the escape scene from what was it, Invincible? The blue dudes that like knocks the guy out and like uses his hand and opens the
I'm
cage.
sorry,
I'm
Dave.
the clone.
Sorry, Dave, or whatever your name was. Where the fuck? She was not there. He opened the slots. Each kid was fed. Then he left. The kids quickly ate their food, and Ellison looked up. asking her friend her friend of the plan. Her friend was of the plan. Once more. Oh.
When he comes around to take samples, we will be the moment to strike.
Mary replied. Mary looked confident, but her gaze never left Ellison's face. Ellison nodded, confirming she understood. The two spent their hours chatting when suddenly the door creaked open, and out came a man carrying a clipboard.
Hess here.
Hez here. That's his name.
His hairs, eh?
If it isn't a Hess here, my arch nemesis.
So you were behind it all along, see?
She
Oh,
thought,
I'm just here.
Yes, I'm Hess here, and I'm here to defend prohibition, whether you like it or not.
It's me, the FBI's greatest agent, Hess here.
Ellison looked at the man who walked up to her cage. She took out a set of keys, selecting the right one for the lock, and opened the door. Ellison kicked him as hard as she could, knocking him to the ground in pain. Fucking beefy 5-year-old this girl is.
Like a Douglas Lima style leg kick.
She fucking okay, so retcon, she is both Al Capone and Pedro Rizzo. So
she just falls on the ground. Doctor Stoppage! Doctor Stoppage!
She just starts punching him in the face as he goes down. He took out ground in pain. Mary jumped on the man, her pale hands holding him down. Fucking beefy 5-year-olds these girls are. Fucking Khabib girl. As the man screamed, staring into Mary's pale eyes, multiple Marys, the small girl grabbed the keys from the man. Running to the cages, she flipped through key after key, quickly getting to the right one. She opened the cages. The kids, one by one, ran out. Ellison... Yeah, they just start murdering like the security people and stuff. Start stabbing
we don't
them.
need no education.
Wait, like what are these people even like researching? Because like, I guess they like took out the kids' eyes and stuff, but like they didn't like murder these kids. Or
They ran out of the cages right into the walls.
Yeah, because they're blind.
I'm assuming that it is what we said before, organ harvesting, maybe.
Yeah, I guess. Ellison,
like some of these kids are literally blind.
Yeah. Ellison ran into the halls with the kids. The kids ran for their lives as the man's voice echoed from the room. Once they were in, yelling of their escape, the kids tried running to the front door, but one by one they were outnumbered. One by one, angry faces pulled them back. The last angry face to reach Ellison stared at her.
Let's capitalize the last angry face.
Avatar, the last angry face.
You escape for what happened to Mark back there.
I guess his name was Mark.
Going to regret what you did today.
Hey, I see Dice. I've never seen you here before, but hello.
Mark Coleman. You'll pay for making him fake a loss.
Mark back there. The man dragged Ellison to the basement. He pushed her into the room. My favorite bad movie. The girl took a step back from the push, her foot landing on something squishy. She looked down and screamed. On the ground was the body. Yeah, of course. She's a ghost. Was the body of Mary, or what she believed to be Mary. It was hard to tell.
How do you choose to capitalize her name?
Yeah. The body was badly decayed. Half of the face was gone, and only part of the blonde hair remained. Along with a stained white dress, the body looked to have been there for 3 years. She knows it.
How do you know?
Years.
Suppose our main character pulls
all
out a
good,
gigantic magnifying glass.
Yeah. And appears to have been here for 3 years. The small...
Just fucking puts her finger in the blood like so like, this isn't fresh anymore.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to say 2.5... No, a 3-year-old body.
Damn it. The small girl then turned back to the man. who had someone behind him.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Graves.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ellison asked. She backed further into the basement as a lighter was lit.
Just keeping your mouth shut.
The man replied, he tossed the lighter on the girl. And then just immediately catches her on fire, of course. the long-standing creepypasta tradition of authors not knowing what fire is or can do.
Well, I mean, in certain stressful situations, instead of producing sweat, the human body produces gasoline.
Produces nitroglycerin.
Oh, wait. Did you just drink that? That's nitroglycerin.
Oh, for real?
That's what the serum was.
Try not to move or do anything.
Yeah, he was
Just maybe pray.
He injected her with nitroglycerin.
Oh my god!
That's their failsafe.
All this time, the food that they've been feeding them is secretly like all this flammable shit.
We've had inflammable substances until eventually you became flammable.
We've been growing specially artificially raised grain that instead of taking water is fed with gasoline.
You fool! That's not real bread. That's sawdust packed together to look like bread. You have sawdust in the skin.
Raptor says, "What is going on?" That's a very good question.
Okay,
motherfucker.
Where the fuck are we? Oh, Ellison screamed, falling to the ground in pain. She couldn't take the heat of the flames. Weakly, she crawled near Mary's body, then she closed her eyes, letting the world go black. The two men threw water on the girl's body, not wanting the fire to spread. Once done, they headed upstairs. The other kids were put back in their cells. They knew this was going to be a long night.
Wow, you guys suck.
I just have to say, like, you all know, like, how I am about stories or shows with children being hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even have my usual, like, adverse reaction to that. This is that comically written.
Yeah, no. He just threw a lighter. I'm not over this scene. That this dude, like, corners her in a room, and to kill her, he throws a lighter at this girl, and she immediately bursts into flames.
And it's like, just how it's written, like, I imagine she just bursts into flames before it even gets to her.
She's like,
just like comedically, it like dumps against her and it does nothing, and it just randomly flames shoot up, just erupt from her.
Which was okay. As day became night, one of the people that worked at the house was still there, making sure none of the kids tried to escape.
It's a house.
Yeah, I guess it's a house. He was busy.
Like a facility.
He was busy looking over his work when he heard the sound of rushing water. He went to check it out to find a puddle of water on the ground. Which was unusual. Indeed, that is unusual to find a puddle of water on the ground.
Yes. The fire that we used on her gave her water powers.
Wait. This next part just raises further questions.
He made sure to turn off the sink. Odd. He turned...
Wait, are they inside or outside? What?
He thought to himself, he went to turn off the sink. Wait.
Why would they... Okay, how
Wait, I thought he already turned off... He turned back and saw a childlike figure running past... Wrong pass. Oh, actually, no, that is the right pass, actually. The doorway... Wrong doorway, though. In the dark. Thinking it was one of the kids escaping, he chased after it. Hey!
Get back here! Ain't it?
Yeah. He shouted. The man ran... The man ran after the figure. Oh my god, we're almost done. And ended up in a dead end. Turning, he saw no one, so he walked back and stopped dead in his tracks. Yo, dude. Oh, I see Dice says, "Yo, dude, what do you use to stream on YouTube? I'd be curious about doing that soon too." I use Streamlabs. It's a nice way to do it. I'll put it in the chat after the story is done. Where the fuck was I? The man fell
We don't want
out.
competition.
Yeah. But stopped dead in his tracks. The man, yada yada. The man ran after the figure, ended up at a dead end, saw no one, so he walked back, but he stopped dead in his tracks. As soon as glass started flying at him from the mirrors that started breaking and falling to the ground in front of him. What?
Where did these mirrors come from?
He stopped dead in his track as soon as the glass started hitting him. Like, he didn't fall over, he didn't scream, he just like started getting caught up, and it's like, something's happening here.
Well, Vince, as we all know, Mirror's vision is based on movement.
I hate you.
No, I was about to say I hate myself.
The man fell to the floor in pain as the glass started to cut into him. Soon after, a girl appeared.
It didn't cut into him even after it hit him. It started slowly sinking into his skin.
Like quicksand. Her skin was white as snow.
Shit on Clayface.
I mean, that would be on all seriousness, that would be kind of a creepy thing where you get cut and it doesn't seem to do anything and it just like slowly starts piercing into you.
That is scary sounding. And
You
her
guys are going
eyes.
to hate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep reading.
And her eyes, dull and lifeless, stared deep into his soul.
I'm twirling my mustache now. I'm gonna punish you.
She
see?
laughed.
Now I'm picturing 3-foot-tall Al Capone dressed as Sailor Moon.
Fuck
Yeah,
you. Fuck
in
you
the
and
name of the
everything
moon,
you
I'll
said.
punish you, see?
I hate you. Deeply hate you.
The man tried to get up, but something was holding him down. He looked around and saw hands coming out from the ground, holding him in place, as the girl stared at him with a twisted smile.
Why are you doing this now, love?
Yeah, why are you doing this? I don't know, maybe the child murders that you guys have partaken in.
I've done nothing wrong
Hey yo,
except
what's your beef, dog? Come on, it was just a prank, bro.
Dude, I just murdered you. Like, are you still on this? Come on, dude. It happened like 20 hours ago.
It happened literally.
Raptor says Sailor Capoon.
You killed. I was a child that you killed. That doesn't exactly narrow it down. Come on. I was a little girl.
You killed me. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I was a little girl who freed the people in here. Like, that's happened about a dozen times, and I burned a lot of girls. So you gotta like help me out here.
can you give me a hint or something?
No.
He looked around and saw, he screamed in fear. Oh. Oh my god, they used they switched up the yours because they used you are wrong in before, and now they're using your. Vince, please, we're almost done.
I'm sorry, where are we? You're a bad person, see? Bad people need punishment. They need to be punished for what they do. And I will be the one who punishes those who are bad. Now, have a nice rest.
The girl laughed. With the girl's final laugh. It's like a fucking Dragon Ball Z move. The ghost hands gripped tighter onto the man's legs, causing him more pain. The girl started floating around the man in circles, taunting him as she threw glass into his skin. Each time she made a circle around him, she would stab another part of him, causing more pain. The more pain he felt, the louder the girl laughed. As she did the last circle, around the man, she took a big chunk of glass and aimed at his heart, shoving it deep into his chest. The man started coughing up blood as his eyes started to become dull and lifeless. The girl then waved at him as she smiled. Bye-bye.
This is Ellison's updated creepypasta story.
So there was a worse version?
I'm going to see if I can get logged into my old DeviantArt account and just go off on this person.
Can I read the comment?
Yeah, please.
Reader of Fate says, very reminiscent of older creepypastas. Keep at it. Yeah, because it's crap.
Yeah. How is this reminiscent of any creepypasta? This is just
I
nonsense.
would like to point out I love how the ending resolves absolutely nothing. These kids are probably still being kidnapped. There's just
Yeah.
one fucking dude.
Yeah,
that
she
you
did
killed.
nothing.
Congratulations. It's
Okay.
like they established that he's like behind the operation. It's like the fucking janitor that murdered her.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to address what Icy Dice said. Like, because ribs don't exist for creepypasta characters, everything goes straight to the heart. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. The human rib cage has a job to do, and it does that job very well. It is very hard to get anything through the rib cage.
Man,
Unless
Chad
you're...
knows this from personal experience.
He has stabbed
Well,
multiple people before.
I am of Italian descent, so
Okay.
Remember I told you there was a video I watched of Sir Christopher Lee talking about how he was talking to Peter Jackson. Is like, oh, look, I'm not gonna scream when I get stabbed in the back. It's like, have you ever heard what someone sounds like when they get stabbed in the back? I have.
yeah. Because
Okay.
he stabbed many Nazis in the back in World War II.
Because he is so based. Okay, Raptor Rex comments, I must commend you, Bio. You find some of the most incomprehensible and aimless stories I've ever seen. Thank you. Speaking of, you guys want to spin the wheel one more time?
Yes.
Okay.
Give any.
Yeah. I'll hopefully try to find a shorter one this time, but,
Ain't gonna happen, dog.
alright, so, final thoughts on Ellison Burns' creepypasta story?
And I'll say it's just exactly what you expect. Yeah, it's a fucking garbage story on DeviantArt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think what bewilders me the most is that this person like is the age they are and they're still putting out stuff like this.
You know what bewilders me the
this
most?
is the reworked version of this story.
What bewilders me
It's
the
the better
most
version.
about it is that the mistakes within it are consistent mistakes, meaning that they aren't like just like incompetence, like they just didn't proofread it. The author genuinely thinks that these are like how you write things.
Yeah,
Like-
she thought that she was writing correctly.
Yes, which is unbelievable for someone that lives in the United States. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, Link.
Well, I had to quickly counteract that. He says consistent. No, that's the weird thing about it. They're consistently inconsistent
This is
because,
true.
like, sometimes they'll spell something correctly, I think by complete happenstance, and then they'll like, spell it wrong the next time. Is I don't know. How they manage to do it. It takes talent.
It's honestly one of the most like weird stories I've ever seen because it's like the mistakes within it are like weirdly consistent. Also, Link, what's your final thought? Link,
I got one final thought. You can do it.
you don't got any?
You can. No, I got one, but I just need to send it to you, and you can do it with it
Oh,
what you
yeah,
want.
I'll do a little joke, is it? Okay,
Yeah, here you
send
go.
it to me. You got it?
Yeah, I'm sending it in the chat.
Okay. And then I'll spin the wheel one more time. Okay. Fuck off.
That means nothing.
Oh, classic
dead to me.
over Jason V.
I
That's
know
from...
literally nothing about you, and I hate you.
Okay. One more spin, my boys, and then that'll be it. Because I don't think we're getting 3 in today. That was the goal, but, you know, that
Oh,
took an hour
no.
40. Okay, so...
Say it isn't so.
Spin. Wee. Wood. Okay,
Wheel-
I know what that one is. So, wood.
Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn.
Wood from Quotev. So we're going to Quotev, boys.
I hate you so much.
Yes, you do. Don't worry, this is only 3 pages long, so this one's really
Wow.
short.
3 pages.
Yeah, 3 pages. Oh, and it has a fucking amazing intro that you're gonna fucking love.
I
Well,
can't
at least this story will keep us safe from the aliens from Signs.
Spin to your doom, says Zimzilla, and
I-
yes, it is.
You are
Hey.
just.
Thanks, Icy
You're
Dice.
just a piece of shit.
Yep.
I love the title.
Okay, so let me read the title real quick.
What am I
Wood,
looking
all
at?
uppercase, parentheses, or brackets. Creepypasta OC, short story thing, kinda not so short. I don't know, man. Just read it, I guess, if you want. End bracket. And then
I mean,
it
I
has a little
don't.
description in it. This trash is
I immediately hate this person.
the
Authors.
this author's note at the beginning. This
No.
trashy story is literally only 1 page LMFO, but like, read it if you want. I can't stop you. Update 2 pages now, baby. Ew, no, never mind. Don't read this. How do I private a story? Crying face. This is bad T. Lee written. It bare T. Lee gives any info of the OC. Oh, please. I'm
No.
begging. Beijing you. I'm Beijing. Don't read. I swear to God. I still love creepypasta 3 greater than 333. So
This is a troll. This has to be a troll.
nope. I'm sure it's not. It's on Quotab. Hi, it's Al. I'm basically in my cringe phase again right now, and creepypasta is having
Oh,
me
that comes in phases, huh?
yeah, having me in a major chokehold. So I wanted to recreate my old OC's story thing, not backstory. So enjoy, I guess, and yeah, little face. It's really short, by the way, because suspense and some shit. Okay.
Okay, actually, can I try
that
reading that,
Yes, you
in a
can.
Valley Girl voice?
Yes, you can.
Hi, it's Al. I'm basically in my cringe phase again right now, and creepypasta is having me in a major chokehold. So I wanted to
Just a rear naked choke.
recreate my old OC story thing, not backstory. So enjoy, I guess. And yeah, it's really short, by the way, because suspense or some shit.
That fits
I
way
want to
too
headbutt you in
perfectly.
the mouth.
Okay. Right
Do
into it. Let's go, boys. Hide. All uppercase, bold. Hide. I heard my mind tell me, but I was stuck in pure fear. I felt like dying. It's not like I won't anyway.
I know the fucking feeling.
A sudden depression came upon my mind before a voice broke me out of the state. It was her voice.
Lily!
I ran as fast. I ran so far away. I ran as fast as I could, trying to find a single hiding place in this damn factory turned workshop. She called out again, her voice echoing and getting louder and louder as I panicked.
Lily, come on now. I made the perfect body for. Excuse me.
Even then, I misread that. I read that, I've got the perfect booty for you. Like, oh, goodness me.
I have the perfect booty for you. Back that ass up. All you have to do is lay back. Don't resist. Just like how you resisted my love.
Love? Love? I said, getting angrier by the second. You call that love? You ruined me, my friends, my family, they're gone because of you! And you call it love? I crouched down besides a barrel pulling at my hair.
Where'd the barrel come from?
Just a
Oh
random
my
barrel.
god. It's PewDiePie.
Fuck you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are they at the fucking Cracker Barrel?
No, because
Yeah,
no one's
okay.
called them the N-word yet.
It
Just
can't be the Cracker Barrel.
Great turn,
You
Cracker
called it the
Barrel.
NRA, thank you very much. Adam Tish, political humor, yeah.
She called
Where's
out.
my fucking Oscar?
She called out once again.
They were taking you away from me.
Taking me away from you, my ass. I want my family back. I want my life back. You're a monster. I hate you is my least favorite Slime Beast story. I screamed.
Again, we were talking about this girl being haunting him with her giant booty, like taking him away from your ass. How dare you?
Is this Jason the Toy Maker?
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment about
Maybe.
that this is basically just a Jason the Toy Maker, but it was, girl Jason the Toy Maker, so Jacina the Toy Maker or something.
I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying this infinitely more than the last story.
I mean,
so far.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not
It's
too bad.
getting to the fucking point at least. How much long? Oh, there's another chapter to it. Awesome. It was silence after that, and then footsteps along with dragging noises. It kept getting louder. Okay, author, it's 3. Ellipses are 3 dots, please.
If you're gonna do an annoying writing trope, at least commit to it.
Yeah. And louder, and then she was there, right in front of me with the stupid wooden doll replica of me. Tears blurred my vision as she grinned. The woodworker. She... the weakest welder versus the strong.
You know, there was a really easy girl in my high school that we called the woodworker.
She would haunt me with her gigantic dummy thick ass and ruin my life.
The fucking weakest. Oh my god. The weakest blacksmith versus the strongest woodworker.
Conversion blacksmith versus Chad the woodworker.
So the woodworker is like, you will subscribe to my OnlyFans or die.
She found me, and now I'll be with her forever. This story sucks. I'll edit it later, but this is it. It doesn't have much story to it with the woodworker, but if you want to know more, just let me know, because I can always type about it on news story, because why not? Parentheses, I probably will, because I love showing off my OCs. Smiley face.
Tears streaming down the main character's face as he reaches into his pocket and pulls out his wallet and entered $20 for this month so we could get some awesome feet pics.
Okay, so on to chapter 2.
I was more picturing like, really? $3? That's it?
Woodworker, you say? Oh my, says Jammy. Okay, chapter 2. I spared the body I had with me a glance.
Mother.
I think this is
We're
you.
doing okay.
I think this is the woodworker. So Vince. Oh no, Chad.
Whoever, let's do it together. Why not? Foolish.
I spat, walking towards my work table,
I
placing
can
my.
imagine the woodworker has 2 heads. They both say the same thing.
The wood. Yeah, just do that. That's her OnlyFans is a little weird. No idea.
All right, yes. Well, we'll finish making this pie, and then we'll go have tea and biscuits. Oh, not biscuits.
Placing my friend on top of the blood-stained table. Her OnlyFans content, once again, is very strange. I looked into her lifeless eyes, and then at the wooden replica. I ran a hand through my hair and sighed.
You knew not to leave me.
No, not to leave me. Not to ignore me.
Yet now look at what you made me
Look what
do.
you made. Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh yeah, I got 2 heads.
I laid Lily down
I was
next.
like, wait, what?
Yeah. She's got 2 heads, and both of them are equally annoying. I laid Louis down next to the replica and pulled out my tools.
And
Now
now,
for the hard part.
oh dear.
I immediately got to work as I as I shoved my hands inside of my late friend's chest, pulling out gray matter. Oh, okay, it's
I
the soul.
What?
Pulling out gray matter, the Ben 10 alien.
Okay, no,
Ben 10 shows
need
up.
to-
I know how to stop this. Gray matter. Oh man.
I need to address the author right now. Gray matter is in the brain, you fucktard.
No, because it then, comma, new line, the soul. Ooh.
Bio.
Yeah.
You might be the one who gets this reference, but remember in Omniverse when malware pulled feedback out?
Yes. Yes, I did.
With gray matter.
Yeah, just a fucking malware, just like the character. It's not really established at all, but this is in fact malware.
I have no idea what the words you're coming out of your mouth mean.
Okay, this next line.
Okay. I cupped the blob of matter in my hands and poured. Yeah, not exactly a good thing.
She is called the woodworker, so.
and poured it down into the open hatch of the replica's multiple chest, hearing the screams of what's left of the girl run through my ears. It got annoying. I slammed the hatch down and contemplated.
What should I do with you?
Do with you? Should I force you to be my
being a
servant?
servant?
Oh,
Or
I-
just throw you into
Wait.
a pile like the others?
I was talking.
I
It was
heard
my turn to speak first.
I heard a light scream come from inside the chest. I giggled.
Come.
Shut up, you fucking child.
Hey, you can't have a story called The Woodworker and expect us to act maturely. It ain't gonna happen, dog.
Okay.
Come.
It's you guys again.
Servant it is.
Yes.
I walked over to a closet and stared at the costumes inside before eyeing a beautiful ballerina costume. I pulled it out and yeah, this is like fetish content for fucking OnlyFans.
Let me see. Yoga pants, latex.
Nurse costume, cosplay. Ooh, I've never been a ballerina before.
All the
Chun-Li
costumes. All the
Jessica
costumes
Rabbit.
we have like crusty stains on them.
Ooh, Makima. That's relevant.
It's not easy being the woodworker.
I pulled it out. I pulled it out and strolled back to the table, propping up Lily and slipping the suit on.
Oh, wait, on Lily on herself.
On Lily, I suppose.
You always loved to dance, didn't you?
This will be perfect.
Indeed.
I cupped a hand on her cheek.
I wish this process would go faster.
It's rather boring when you.
Can't answer back. Holy shit, this gimmick we came up with is actually kind of annoying. I love it.
Yeah, they're like the heads are like giving each other. They're like, "Ooh, that's actually a good one." Yes, I agree. And they like fist bump each other.
It's like a horny version of those, like the fucking twins from Outlast. They're like talking to each other. I want his heart. I want his liver. You may have it.
Link, you've been rather quiet. Are you okay?
Huh? Oh yeah, I just don't have anything to say to add to the conversation.
No horny jokes to make.
This,
When you guys
this,
say something, when you guys say something funny, I'll do the BS and butthead laugh. No.
I giggled once again and stepped back, gazing at her.
But soon, my dear.
able to talk and move more freely.
Just not now.
Of course.
I love this, actually. My gaze turned into a glare, and maybe soon that soul of yours will learn. Oh, that's dialogue. Never mind, sorry.
Oh, the third head just grew in. Oh no! Complicate things.
Oh well, I mean, the third head is probably growing.
It's the fourth head. Yeah, Link, you voice the third head.
Okay, you need to learn to talk in sync, dear.
Maybe soon that soul.
Well, of yours will learn to.
Shut.
Link, it's you.
I'm sorry. Wait, who? Which one of us was speaking next?
I was going to say shut and let you say up.
No, that was in character, man. They can't even get in sync properly. They're trying this so hard to make this gimmick work.
God damn it!
Sorry. I'll go back inside the butt.
Go back. Recede back into our body right now. Until you learn to speak in sync.
You guys, I'm going back to the colon wherever I came out of.
I gestured towards the muffled screaming. I turned and walked out the door before turning before I left the room to smile.
See you.
Tomorrow, Lily.
I turned off the light and closed the door. Oh, you do the ellipses right here, because, of course. Author's note! Motherfucker.
Motherfucker really just said bye, bitch, and left Lily in pure darkness.
Motherfucker really just said bye, bitch, and left Lily in the darkness. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, hi. I made a second chapter because someone told me to, and I was like, oh my god, wait, someone actually came across this dumb story and liked it? Question mark, question mark. So thank you, and I hope you like this one. I was struggling so hard to give this chapter some humor because this was supposed to be creepy and serious story. Parentheses, it's not LMFO, it's just for fun.
Well, where'd the humor come from?
Nowhere. It's a lie.
Well, it came from us.
Yeah, came from us. Came from the fact their name is the Woodworker. So sorry if what?
Wow, if this was just like, Timothy Thunderbolt every time, like he ended a Sodor Fallout chapter.
Yeah, I would love. No, if it was Timothy Thunderbolt, it would end like, "Hey guys, sorry, I stopped the story about halfway through because I have to go learn how to play Roblox. Bye." Sorry if if this is Chappity Chop is bland. Oh, and I don't know if I'm going to make another chapter. I maybe will, but I don't know for sure. I don't really have many ideas for this, so lol and this. I have a good day, night / whatever, and see you later.
Okay. So, and I'm not being funny. I'm even discounting like the stupid joke that we made up.
Yeah.
I didn't hate this. I didn't dislike it.
It wasn't the worst. It has potential.
That's the weird thing. Like, I honestly think that there's something to be shown here, and I actually feel like I have a piece of what I hope is solid advice for the person who wrote this, and it's advice I kind of extend to any single person who's trying to make their own character. There's an extreme tendency, especially within the creepypasta fandom, to be fixated on creating characters and like trying to make the next big thing, and I'm a victim of that as well.
Yeah.
You seem like you earnestly have the potential to actually make a solid story. I'm not saying that like I haven't read everything you've written, but this alone, like, okay, this person has I guess they're decent enough at making a sentence structure, and the character doesn't seem like extremely obnoxious. So actually focus on improving your writing instead of actually like focusing too much about making a new character the next big thing. Like, be more concerned about creative influences instead of I want to make the next Candyman.
Yeah, it's a thing I've covered in a couple, but like,
be confident. Stop being like, oh, this sucks.
Also, yeah. So this story wasn't that bad. I mean, like, obviously the author doesn't appear to be very old. Like, they're probably like a teenager. So I would say just keep at it. I would try to establish more of like establish more, and just a little thing, probably make your like paragraphs or lines a little longer, because like this is pretty spaced out and kind of short. But I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, compared to the other shit that we do, it's not horrific. It's definitely better. Yeah, it's definitely better than Ellison. I can tell you that much. Jesus, everyone's fucking yelling in my house. Jesus. What do you think, Chad?
Says bio to his schizophrenic nightmare.
Spin the wheel and see what the third story would have been.
Okay, let's see.
And all I agree with what you guys said, but because of what we did, I can only just think, haha, penis.
Yeah, fair. Probably change the character's name if you're gonna keep doing this, or just don't give him a name, because the character doesn't seem to need one. It just like, I know you're writing for a creepypasta thing, and like it's mandatory that they have a stupid fucking thing attached to the end of their name, like it's like Jeff the Killer. I need a fucking thing at the end. But like, you could just not name them like anything.
Yeah.
And just it would probably be better.
Or it could be like something that they see themselves as, like, you know, I don't know how to explain this. Like, this is someone who is a horrible murderer, and she seems to dabble in like some kind of weird black arts.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the way she said, like, no, I'm just a woodworker.
Yeah. Okay, you know what?
Seriously, though, you of all people should know better that it's basketball American arts.
Fuck you and everything you. Fuck you and everyone who looks like you.
Yeah, I would just
No one's that lucky.
I would just keep at it, write some things. I would like start reading some actually good horror because you seem to have potential, but you're taking inspiration from shit, basically. Yeah, just and make your character a little different from Jason the Toymaker, because I was gonna say like the name Woodworker. If you wanted to change it to something, you could do like Dollmaker, but like then I was like, oh, that's really similar to Jason the Toymaker.
Kudos to you for actually enabling us to give you some actual constructive criticism instead of lighting you up like the last person we covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're better than
The last person who I honestly think I kind of hate.
Yeah, last person's genuinely terrible.
A
But
blood feud.
I don't even know how to describe. I feel like ashamed to be from America having read that, because I know that person grew up in the same education system as I did.
Yeah, you're neighbors with them.
Yeah.
Well, that's not their fault. That's just a testament to how fucked our education system is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they didn't pay attention to that education system.
Anyway. Let's be fair. A little.
Yeah.
I don't think this person, I think this person that last person needs to, reach out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's spin the wheel, and that will decide what we read next week. The first story that we read next week, at least. And it's Jason Voorhees versus Jeff the Killer.
Isn't that the story Deadliest wrote?
Probably. That's a joke only we are gonna get,
I don't care. I've never been afraid of alienating the audience.
That's fair. So yeah, you know what? I'll spin 2 more times just to let's round out that lineup. I'll just write this down. So that's Jason versus Jeff. I'll write that down here.
Let's do it so we can see if
Jason
Vince and
versus
Chad are gonna be here next week.
You guys are gonna be able to?
The joke was that they weren't gonna come on if the stories are bad.
Yeah, so Jason versus Jeff. The Wisteria Twins, which is a DeviantArt story. Wisteria Twins.
The
Yeah, the Wisteria Twins. I don't know. And
Wisteria?
Wisteria, yeah, something stupid.
Oh.
And last one. What? Oh, it landed on wood again. Never mind. One more. One more spin.
It landed on this wood.
Hey.
Alex the Extremist.
Too big. Oh no.
Alex the Extremist.
Yes.
You know what I like to imagine? He's the extremist, so it's not even like, oh, what spectrum he's on. Like, I am on all of them. I am an extreme. I'm Antifa, and I'm also like a ultra alt-righter. You can't stop me. I'm also a master incel, and I'm a hardcore feminist. You can't stop me.
It's all the problems in the world are caused by me. Okay, so the next week's lineup will be Jason Voorhees versus Jeff the Killer, the Wisteria Twins, and Alex the Extremist. Hope to see you guys next time. With that said, I'm Bioman12. That's Link. Say bye, Link. Fuck you, Link. Cunt. That's been Vince. Oh, what? Fuck you guys. Say bye, guys.
When you subscribe to subscribe to the Bioman channel, and
Yeah.
also subscribe to Bean Daddy's channel, and subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, subscribe to Vince's OnlyFans. He needs that money to buy himself a ticket to Mars. Okay.
I gotta keep Elon. I gotta colonize it before Elon Musk gets there.
Hell yeah, brother. All right.